What's up, J Fusion fans? This is Philip, and welcome back to another video. So, in the past few days, I have been posting polls asking you guys to whether which 6th Ranger from Super Sentai is your favorite. Now, the poll is still ongoing, so if you haven't chosen your favorite 6th Ranger yet, so go ahead, go to the community page and answer our poll, and leave a comment as to why you chose your favorite 6th Ranger. So that's going to come up in a future video, but in the meantime, I have decided to make my own personal list. So, here I am, and I'm going to give you guys my top 5 6th Rangers. Now, of course, this is going to be my subjective list, so if your favorites are not in here, so go ahead, go to the community page and answer our poll, so you can take part, basically, in the next video. So anyways, let's go. Now, I will not, I thought I would not put in a specific order, but my number 1 and 2, because of a certain bias I do have, well, they're going to be in some sort of, a range. At least my number 1 and 2 are going to be, you know, arranged in that order. So, anyways, my first pick is Time Fire from Time Ranger. So, there's an obvious reason for this one, and well, I love red. I know I'm wearing black right now, I guess, but yeah, red is my favorite color thanks to Super Sentai and Power Rangers. So having, you know, Time Ranger, so it is the first Super Sentai show to feature two characters of the same Ranger color. Of course, there are obvious differences, but it was definitely a first for the entire franchise. So, other than being red, and I guess the DV Defender can turn into a sword because I love swords. Well, of course, Naoto has a kind of this interesting backstory, so where he came from, what he has gone through, and until he became Time Fire, and well, how his story unfolded and ultimately ended. So, nonetheless, he is, come to think of it, Time Fire is quite simple. His arsenal again, so with the DV Defender with gun mode and sword mode, but he is pretty powerful. So, next to number 2, so we are moving on to HoOh Soldier. So yeah, it is confirmed and it is official that the HoOh Soldier is the 6th Ranger of the Q Rangers, despite there being 12 of them and he was the last one to appear. But nonetheless, he fills that 6th Ranger trope. So yeah, so he's number 2 in this list because, well, he is the second Red Ranger in the same position. So just like Naoto Takizawa earlier. And, well, again, his main weapon is a sword. I love swords. And having a sword and shield combo is actually very, very practical. So, yeah, there's that. And he's also quite OP. Now, before the introduction of his mecha, HoOh Soldier was actually able to destroy enemy warships on his own, by himself. So there's that. And he is basically immortal thanks to the Phoenix Kyutama. However, excessive use of the Kyutama's power will eventually drain it and null that effect somewhat. So yeah. Uh, Again, so the only reason why he's second is because he will chronologically is the second to do so. So yeah, there's a bit of seniority as well. But yeah, and if I have to choose, honestly, I'm still going to go for like Time Fire. So yeah, there's that. So anyway, moving on to number 3. So we have Shinkan Gold from Shinkenger. So actually, Shinkenger is for me my favorite Sentai of all time, in an objective way, by the way. I guess I will talk about that in a future video, but nonetheless. So Genta serves as the comic relief of the team, although, yeah, sometimes you get some funny moments with Ryunosuke, but definitely Genta is so funny that he was able to break the straight-laced Takeru. So he was, I guess, the first one, we see able to make Takeru laugh. Well, given that they are childhood friends, and it was basically Genta who was Takeru's first friend. Now, another interesting thing is all the core five Shinkengers are born with the Mojikara, or at least they have the innate ability to use it. However, Genta wasn't born like that. He wasn't born with the ability to master or to wield the Mojikara the way the other Shinkengers do. So what he did is he developed his own style of Mojikara, which is the Denshi Mojikara. Instead of using a writing device, so he used his phone instead. Although, later he was seen, kind of able to use Mojikara in a more traditional sense, but he still prefers using his phone. And he has also developed a unique fighting style, which, is impressive, by the way. So he is also a master swordsman in his own right. So his skills were so great, and he has contributed so much to the team that when Kaoru stepped in as the actual leader of the Shinkengers, she actually recognized Genta's value and accepted him into the team. Although Genta definitely had a bias towards Takeru given that they are childhood friends, you know, he was willing to follow Kaoru's orders, and he quickly saw that she's not really bad of a leader. It's just that her right hand man Tanba was a bit of an a hole. So even with that said, so Kaoru herself was willing to accept Genta as her vassal, and when she eventually passes on the title of Lord to Takeru officially, so this makes Genta, the first. This basically officiates Genta as a true member of the Shinkengers, being recognized by Kaoru. So there's that. Now, my fourth favorite sixth ranger is Zox, aka Tsukaiser from Zenkaiger. So, you know, we all know that there's been this joke early on in Tsukaiser's appearance, jokingly call him Gokai Gold or something like that. So, why I like him is that he definitely has his own personality. Yes, he's not really a space pirate, but a dimensional pirate, just to be clear. And yes, obviously his powers are taken or inspired by the Gokaigers, especially Gokai Red. But you know, and eventually they would team up. But uh, actually, it come to think about it, Zox is more of a pirate than any of the Gokaigers are. Let me say this. So, you know, if you're able to pirate the powers of other pirates, dude, that's piracy on piracy. Yo, I heard you like piracy, so I'm gonna pirate the pirate powers, yo. Yes, insert that Ice Cube meme. Wait, anyways, so yeah, so and also he is able to stand against he's able to stand toe to toe against Captain Marvelous, by the way. Yeah, spoiler alert, he can. So that's why I love Zox, not gonna lie. I can tolerate the yo ho hoys, the constant yo ho hoys and dancing every time he transforms because he's that skilled. Really, he is. He has the experience. He has the skills for combat. I mean, he came from a world that you know, if you don't fight, you're gonna die. Really. So there's that. So that's why I like Zox. So, anyways, number five and my last entry on this list. Now, to be completely honest, I don't know much about this character, but you know, I do like King Ranger from O Ranger. Now, I guess the reason why I like King Ranger is, well, kind of in part, to Jason from Power Rangers when he became the Gold Ranger. Although King Ranger, by the way, is designated as a Black Ranger in Super Sentai, just to be clear. So, anyways, so uh, as a Sixth Ranger, so Dicky has a unique fighting style. So he kind of uses kung fu, and what's more unique is his weapon. So the king stick, which is his scepter, and despite you know technically it's not a sword, but strangely enough, Diki is counted as a swordsman if you watch the Gao Ranger versus Super Sentai. By the way, so yeah, it's shown that he's part of the swordsman team. So yeah, I guess the bladed area of the king stick when used in combat can be considered a sword of some sort. But nonetheless, I do like his fighting style and his suit. So there's that. So, anyways, those are my top five sixth Rangers from Super Sentai. So, again, if your favorites are not in here, so go ahead, again, go to the community page, answer our polls, leave a comment as to why you chose that sixth Ranger, and I will make a video based on you guys, your choices. So again, go ahead and participate so you can be part of the next video. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, and as always, please do leave a like, comment, share this video, subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell so you get the latest from JE Fusion. This has been Philip, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!